Yo, Slay Nation!
And welcome to another episode of the Daily 5 at 10, your favorite 5-ish minute SLA update. I'm your host, Jasmine Tran.
And I'm Zeke Samoy. Thanks for tuning in. So, Jasmine, what, or should I say who, do we have to look forward to on today's episode?
Well, Zeke, since you noticed that today is Thursday.
Yep, my socks told me.
That means we have an employee spotlight today. We're very happy to announce that our very own VP of Data Analysis, Jody Black, will be on the show.
I bet he's coming on since it's National M&M Day. And because there's value in opening yourself up to the company you work for.
Right you are, Zeke. But before we get to learn more about Jody, we've got to first learn about
what's going on in the SLA. We have the Diwali Festival of Lights luncheon coming up on October 21st from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. So please keep an eye out for any updates regarding the location.
Our VP of Human Resources, Barbara, would like everyone to know that it is that time of year again, benefits open enrollment. SLA's open enrollment period for the 2023 plan year will begin on October 28th and conclude on November 7th. For 2023, the SLA is maintaining all 2022 medical, dental, and vision plans, as well as keeping employee contributions the same as 2022. Stay tuned for any updates.
We have our next CE course, The Ethical Edge for Insurance Professionals with Chris Bamer, happening on November 9th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. As always, please speak with your manager if you would like to attend.
And now, without further ado, it's time for this week's Employee Spotlight. Please welcome our Vice President of Data Analysis, Jody Black. Jody, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be here and hanging out with you guys for a few minutes.
Thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Sure.
Of course. So, as always, we're gonna ask Jody. There are 4 main questions. Where are you from? What are you doing? Where are you going? And what is a fun fact about yourself?
Okay, promise you'll repeat those because I'll never remember otherwise. Okay.
Every single time we'll repeat them.
Absolutely. So where am I from? I'm from Houston, Texas, born and raised. I was in Texas until I finished college, and I worked the first 6 months of my career there before I moved to Louisiana, and then I was in Louisiana for a handful of years, and then I moved to California in 1989 and never looked back.
Really? So you don't think you're ever gonna want to move back to Texas ever?
Never, never, never. No, I don't want to move back to Texas. California is too fantastic to be here, so.
Are you still a Houston Astros fan then? Because I know you like baseball.
Yeah, I have a love-hate with them. You know, I cheered for them my entire life when they were always losing, and then they won, and then they didn't really win. You know, Anyways, we love our Astros pretty well.
More than fair.
So what's your favorite team here?
Oakland A's.
Oakland A's.
Yep, I do love the Oakland A's. I like their spirit.
Yes, they definitely have that, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how did you get to the SLA?
Well, when I was working for Liberty Mutual, and when that job kind of came to an end, I had an opportunity to come to the SLA, and the job that was available here that they hired me for was a perfect fit from the work that I had been doing with Liberty Mutual before I came in. And so it was a right fit, and it's been good ever since.
That's good to hear. Yeah. So I guess we'll move on to our second question. What are you doing now at the SLA?
So I am the Vice President of Data Analysis. And as such, I have a team of 73, roughly 73 analysts and managers. And our role is to register all of the submissions from the surplus line market for the state of California. So that means we get the documents in from each of our brokers, we review it for accuracy, what is the information there. We gather a lot of information out of these documents for all of the records that we report out on. And then we let brokers know if the filing is accurate. If it's not, they get a tag, which we don't like to give them tags, but they get them occasionally. They fix them and all of that. I was just going to share with you, we just finished the month of September, and we completed 73,000 transactions in the month, which is an amazing amount. Last month we did 80,000, which is just an incredible number of transactions that are coming in from our market out there. So yeah.
That is insane. Yeah, that is a lot. Yeah.
We're thinking next year, over the course of the year, we may get over 1 million transactions coming in.
What was last year's? What were we around?
860 or so.
Close.
It was 860,000.
Well, that'll also be a big jump, though.
Quite a lot.
Okay, yeah. Well, we're getting there. What else do you like to do outside of work then?
Well, I have a lot of things I'm interested in. I like to cook. It's kind of my Zen moment where I'm working after I work a long day, go home, cook dinner, kind of helps break up the day, and I just enjoy the process in the kitchen. I also like singing, and I sing with my church choir, which is a lot of fun. And then I also enjoy reading, which you and I've talked about recently.
Indeed, yes.
Sharing a book that I just recently completed.
Yeah,
It's
and
really
I'm
good.
very much enjoying it so far.
Great.
But I would love to touch about cooking because I think we really like food on the Daily 5 at 10 show. What's something you cooked recently that you were really happy about?
Well, we're moving into the fall time of the year, and I love kind of one-pot cooking at this time of the year. So chilies and stews. I made like a fricassee the other day where you do the chicken and kind of pan fry it, and then you add all these wonderful vegetables, tomatoes and carrots and onions and mushrooms, and just let that all stew and marinate, and it's just really good. Serve it over some rice, and really good comfort food.
Yeah, no, it sounds really like it. Yeah.
So what's the most difficult thing that you've made so far?
Most difficult. Well, the most difficult thing was a beef Wellington that I made, and they were individual ones, so it was a kind of a unique recipe. You have to prepare each component of the Wellington, and it has several layers in it. Then you wrap it with a phyllo dough. No, I did not make the phyllo dough.
Okay, I was gonna say.
That was Pillsbury all the way. We wrapped the phyllo dough, and then you have to freeze it. It literally took me 6 or so hours to prepare each, to get it all prepared, just to put it together and then cook it the next day.
Was it worth it?
Yes, it was worth it.
All right.
If it doesn't hold up, I will never make it again, and I have made it again.
Okay, wow, shoot, wow.
Yeah.
Well then. Yeah.
Okay, so question number 3, where are you going? Any future plans or goals?
Well, one big goal I have is I'd love to go on a safari.
Really?
Yes.
In Africa or?
Yes, in Africa. I don't know which country. There's quite a few areas you can go to see the various animals, but I really want to see elephants in the wild, and the zebras and the giraffes. It just seems so exciting and so exotic, and just something I've kind of wanted to do for a long, long time.
Oh yeah, more than fair, yeah.
Do you typically travel a lot?
Not as much as I'd like to, and I always enjoy when I do. So one of the things I do a lot, or have done a lot of, is bicycle tours. And those are great. Those are great vacations. You get out and you exercise. You go at a slower pace. You can't rush through like a car would go through. You're on a bike, and so that's a little bit slower. But seen a lot of great things by being on a bike, and that is something I would highly recommend to anyone looking for a good vacation.
It does sound like a lot of fun. All right, so question number 4, what is a fun fact about yourself?
Fun fact, we talked a little bit about my cooking and my singing and those kinds of things. One of the things I've been able to do is that for years I sang with the San Francisco Symphony. And while I was there, we recorded a piece with the orchestra that was nominated for a Grammy, and we actually won that Grammy.
Really?
Which was really a lot of fun, yeah.
So we can technically say, no, not technically, we can really say that we have a Grammy winner in studio with us.
You do?
Wow.
That makes 2 of us.
Me and 1,000 others, but that's okay.
Yes. I was not part of the symphony, that is correct. I am lying. That's my apologies.
No, that's good.
That's awesome. Well, unfortunately, we're out of time for today. But Jody, thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Thank you for having me, and I thank you for the work you guys are doing. This show is a lot of fun, and love to hear what you got to say every single day.
Oh, I really appreciate it. And you are welcome back any single time.
Thank you.
And I promise I will return that book of yours.
No worries. I know where it is.
Okay, very true. All right, so I guess that means it's time for our daily gift away. Jody, unfortunately, is unable to join us for today's gift away. Shame, because he is a very busy man leading our DA department. But as they say, the show must go on. Jasmine, what's today's National Day?
Well, today is National M&M Day, which means that today's giveaway winner will receive a $25 Amazon gift card for all their M&M related needs.
Jazz, do you like M&M?
I love them.
Don't you mean him? You see, Marshall Bruce Mathers III was born
Let me stop you right there, Zeke. We're talking about candy.
Oh, I see. Wow, shoot. I had a whole thing on him.
And his mom's spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti.
Okay, whatever that is. Anyways, let's just pick a winner, shall we? Today's giveaway winner is Amanda Quash. Congratulations.
Wow, don't know how else to sugarcoat it, but you're the winner. Into the winner's jar you go. And don't forget to email us at 5at10@sleekhow.com to claim your prize, or if you have any comments or questions about the show.
And that just about does it here from us at the Daily 5 at 10. Thanks once again to Jody for coming onto the show. You are welcome back anytime, our famous Grammy winner.
Replacing your Daily Work Coffee Break, I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Zeke. Thank you, and good night.
Has Eminem won a Grammy?
Probably.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. Well,